And I
You know,
think when we go and look, it's actually a myth that it's all over America, it's all over the UK and other countries. It's actually very visible in some pockets.
yeah.
And I suppose I'm interested to the extent to which you've now made Derry one of the visible pockets within Northern Ireland rather than it being all
Yeah.
over Northern Ireland, yes?
Yeah. And we've done that too. So I mean, and that was through the events, and that was through the invitational thing. So
Yeah.
there was never a recovery walk in Northern Ireland. There was always one in Dublin every year. So the
Okay.
fact of having that, and then and Derry now started that process, so there became visibility there. So I think I would just like to see more people. Like there's so many people out there who have experienced this that want to try and do something. And I think the important thing was I didn't know what I wanted to do at the start. And like that's evident. I didn't even know what I wanted to do whenever I went on the climb that day.
Yeah.
But I knew in my heart I wanted to use my experiences to help and support people, but I didn't know what it was going to look like. And I think sometimes we don't have to know what it's going to look like,
Yeah.
but we have to try things.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah, no,
that's
absolutely. Yeah, I think of James, one of the early people we talked to in this series, and yeah, at the beginning he didn't know there was going to be a high street cafe, run by folk in recovery that was doing a food bank and providing meals for old folk out of it. But that is what's happening now, 8 or 9 years later. But if I'd caught him on your equivalent of day one climbing, that wouldn't have been on the agenda. Yes.
yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah.
So I think it's really I think it's exciting for the next couple of years moving forward. I'd like to think there's a bit more movement now and a bit more openness and
Mm.
but hey, it's been an interesting road. I had hair, I had
It's
hair
been brilliant.
and a
It's
fully
been
black
brilliant
beard.
for you to share it with us. Yes, I love it. I love listening to you and talking to you. It's amazing. Yeah, yeah.
As I said, look, I had hair and a really black beard when I first started this, so it's been it's been definitely worth it. But I'm also excited about what the future looks like because I don't have the answers for that either. But I know that we've got this far,